Raiders Cardinals on EA Sports. We welcome you to Glendale, Arizona for today's game.
I don't know which team has the better tight end, but I do know that could very well be the difference in this game today.
Well, if you made me choose between the two, I'll tell you what. I'll just say you take one. I don't care who you take. I'll take the other one because they're both that good. They can do it all. As I say, you hear me say it every once in a while. They're all in one. That means they can do anything you want.
The Raiders from the 32. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
Amari Cooper caught a ton of passes at Alabama and was the first wide receiver taken in the 2015 draft.
He's ready to come in and play right away in the NFL. He's smooth. He knows how to run routes, and he was the man at Alabama, and that's what you want in your number one receiver.
Murray's lined up as the single back. Will go ground. Johnson's there that time for the tackle.
And that's the type of run I think this offense would take all game long, Phil.
Oh, would they ever? They would love this. This is showing your dominance here. The offensive line doing a good job, but also solid job by the running back picking up some good yards.
Third down and 2. Murray's going to take the handoff now. First down here after the run. Carr's lined up. 2 tight ends set. Get the feet down, but this will be ruled incomplete.
As we take a look at the defense for the first time today, these starters in the secondary will be challenged today in both the passing and running games.
The Cardinals go with the dime formation here on defense.
Second down and 10.
To the ground. Campbell's all over that offense and brings him down.
You know, Jim, it's been a long time, but when I played in this third long early in the game, I knew the defense was going to be very careful. So I was already thinking, if I don't like it down the field, I'm going to throw it short and do it quickly.
The Raiders will look to get to the 45 to pick up a first down.
Third and 11.
Halu's got it. Screenplay.
Going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to fourth down.
Good job by the defense. So they're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have fourth down.
The Raiders have decided now to go for it on fourth down and a short yardage situation.
And the quarterback doesn't get the snap in time. That's going to be a delay of game right here. The Raiders are going to have to punt. Steps out of bounds. Carson Palmer takes a look down from under center. First down at the 22. Ellington with the grab. Here's a look at the offensive unit that needs to get off to a strong start today. That pass play picked up only 4. Second down and 6 coming up. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. A nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one.
This is one of those guys, when you talk about receivers, no matter what, he is always open. If the coverage is tight, don't worry. Throw it out there. He'll make a play.
Palmer's lining up in the pistol. First down at the 37. Palmer back with the sack.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Second down now. The Cardinals come out. Jumbo package on the field. Got drilled as he throws it. He is one of the great young talents on defense in the entire league. Linebacker Khalil Mack.
Well, let's see. All his level of competition in college. Did we just smash that little phrase and get rid of it? Because Khalil Mack, man, he got it done in the NFL.
It's third down coming up. Johnson's lined up directly behind the quarterback here. Looking wrong. Pass is intercepted.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled, being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
It's a two tight end formation. The Raiders will take the snap from the 40. Murray's brought down after picking up only a yard. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9. Here's the handoff. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
Murray's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6.
Back here to start quarter two. We are deadlocked right now in a game that has seen its fair share of defense.
Yeah, it's kind of fun to watch, isn't it? I love defenses when they come out and they just establish the line of scrimmage and beat the offense up. That's what we've seen so far, and I think it's going to continue.
Halu's lined up behind his quarterback as the single back. The second quarter is underway with this snap. He's hit as he throws it.
I'll tell you what, it hasn't taken too long for both of these defenses to assert themselves. This already has the look of a game that's going to wind up being won in the trenches.
Well, we found out talking to both of these teams during the week, they're sick of all this offense in the NFL. Man, they wanted to come out and make a statement, and both teams have done that so far.
The Raiders are set to punt. Up 3.
The Cardinals bring their offense back onto the field here, trying to avoid a repeat of the mistake on their last drive, which was, of course, an interception.
Yeah, you're looking for a way to get that momentum back. And how do you do that with a good play call on first down? Catch the defense off guard, get some momentum on the offense, give your players confidence so they can let it go.
The Cardinals will look to get set. It's been a close game so far. The score 0-0.
The Raiders with a nickel look here on defense. Ellington's taking the handoff. And he's tackled at the 30-yard line.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator coming with the counter run. And the defense being too aggressive. They're over pursuing. So you do the little counter, go the opposite direction, and it works well.
Ellington lined up as the single back. The Cardinals will take the snap from the 30. Ellington's going to secure the handoff. That last play was a run. Third down coming up. The Cardinals approach the line, and they're going with their jumbo package. Ellington's got it on the handoff.
1 quarter in the books, and the defense continues to shine.
Yeah, awesome first quarter for both defenses. I like what they're doing on their sides. They're taking some chances. Both coordinators had good game plans, and we can see they're working so far in this game.
The Cardinals will go for it here on 4th down and a short yardage situation. The Cardinals at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Cardinals will take the snap from the 30. DJ Hayden is there and picks it off.
DJ Hayden was probably the best cover corner in the draft. In other words, he can just line up on the outside and cover receivers one-on-one. Great job that time. He picks off the pass.
They're winning the field position battle right here as they start the next drive. The Cardinals will come out in the dime. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Gets it out for the completion. Peterson that time on the tackle.
Good decision that time by the quarterback. He saw it was cover 4. He knows he can't go deep, so he took the wide open receiver underneath.
Now inside the 10 and at the 9.
First and goal. Handoff made. Runs it in for the touchdown. Midway through the second quarter, they put themselves in front with that touchdown, Phil.
Hey, that touchdown could be a difference maker in this game. You never know. So really well called by the offensive coordinator and executed perfectly by the offensive players.
Defense was trying to guess the snap count, and it cost them there. The Raiders for the point after. Inside of the uprights. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff.
Johnson's running this one out. And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
First down at the 21. Ellington looking for space. Alexander's there to take him down.
Ellington's trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
After the 2-yard carry, it sets up second down and 8.
Ellington lined up as the single back. And they're all over him for the sack.
There's a couple ways to get to the quarterback. Run over the tackle or run around him. It doesn't matter as long as you get the sack.
Third down on the way.
Smith's able to show off those great hands and picking off that pass from the linebacker position. What a job and what a pair of hands.
The Raiders offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
Carr's back in shotgun formation.
The ball is taken out of his hands.
They went for the home run ball there, Phil, but just could not make the play.
Yeah, you want to do this. You always want to throw the football deep at least 4 or 5 times a game because you want to make the defensive backs uncomfortable. If you let them get comfortable, they'll start jumping those short ones. These guys won't do that anymore now.
Carr's alone in the backfield.
Hey, we go rally, red 18, zebra.
From the shotgun. Looking to go deep. Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown.
Nice throw by the quarterback that time. Put it right on the money. Not a big window. It doesn't matter to him today. Great control of the football. Put it right in there for the touchdown.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff.
Gets out past the 20 and brought down at the 24.
The Cardinals offense back on the field trying to make up for that costly mistake. The last time they had the ball, the turnover they committed immediately turned into points against them.
Yeah, it did, Jim, but you know what? It's not a perfect game. You got to deal with adversity when you're talking about football. So you made that mistake, let it go, and go out there, be aggressive, and see if you can score some points.
Ellington is in the backfield. Ellington's handed the football.
He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. That last running play was good for only a yard, so it's second down and 9.
Good job by the offense here. Hustle up, get that football snap, conserve time, and most of all, conserve that timeout. Those are big down the stretch.
The Raiders signal for a timeout. They have 2 remaining. On the way, third down.
The Raiders defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Nice job that time by the runner. Gets out of bounds after the play. You got under 2 minutes, and you need to stop the clock, so he gets it done.
Palmer's got two tight ends on the field for this snap.
Gets away from the pressure.
And intercepted.
He's brought to a halt. Phil, how about this performance by the defense in the first half and adding to all the acclaim with the interception before halftime?
Jim, we knew coming into the game today that they were good, and so far in this first half, they were great. What a performance. The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Rivera is able to grab it. And that gains a few.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 45. Murray's met after a gain of 3. Third and 4 coming up. Carr's going to take the snap from the shotgun. Baloo Jr. with the reception.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up fourth down.
Good job by the defense, staying in the right spots. They give up the short pass. They make the tackle, and now we have fourth down coming up.
The Raiders will go for it here on fourth down and short.
For this play, they'll go with two tight ends.
The Raiders snap it at the 41. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs.
When receivers are running drag routes across the field, you got to have nice touch and accuracy on the football. That time the quarterback just throws it too far in front.
Let's go now to Danielle Bellini, who has an injury update.
Guys, I just spoke with a Cardinals official. What he said was the injury is an abdominal tear. Now, guys, this injury might require surgery, so the doctors have scheduled an MRI.
Palmer will have it in the pistol.
Blue 58. Blue 58.
The Cardinals snap it at the 41. Floyd's there to catch a ball that had a lot of heat on it. The Cardinals call a timeout and are left now with only one. First down coming up. The Cardinals break huddle and show a jumbo look. He'll throw it over the middle. After the incomplete pass, it brings up second down. This will probably be the last play of the first half. And the pass goes incomplete. Mays in on the coverage.
Well, but it's third and long. I'll just say this. Be very careful on the offensive side.
It'll be third down. The Raiders come out in a dime package. Palmer's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Makes the grab. Touchdown. And that touchdown should restore quite a bit of their confidence. They're not too far off the lead now.
Well, they're a confident team usually, but the way they were playing today, you could tell they were down in the dumps, not showing much emotion, but that has changed around. They are excited and ready to play.
And that's the end of the first half here in Sun City, USA. Back to the Phoenix area for the third quarter after a short break. Sebastian Janikowski lining up for the kickoff.
With this kick, the second half is underway.
He's not going to test the coverage this time. It'll come out to the 20. The Cardinals talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going.
And here we go, the first snap of the second half. Intercepted! And he's brought to the ground.
Phil, they come out of the locker room, and the defense has made a play with the interception.
Yeah, they came out with such tremendous energy. I don't know if it was something they ate at halftime or the words of the coach, but they took that energy, they went out on the field and got that interception.
Murray's lined up now as the running back behind the quarterback. The Raiders take it from the 28. Michael Crabtree with the catch.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Time for the hurry-up offense. Gets the handle here. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Keep the momentum on your side. You got a lead here in the second half. Nice play that time. You pick up the first down. Let's see if you can take advantage of it.
All set up now at the 15.
First down at the 15. And here's the toss.
Murray's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short game.
The Raiders come out in a jumbo set. 2nd down and 7. Right back to him once more. And picks up about 3. He's averaging about 3 yards a carry on the day. Now looking at 3rd down. Murray's going to take the handoff now. Offense still on the field here on 4th down, and they'll need to pick up 4 for the first. Carr's got it in the gun. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
1st down by the offense in the red zone, and you know, if you're on the defensive side, you don't have to worry about deep passes anymore. You can be more aggressive and take some chances.
Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Goal line defense on the field. So 1st and goal to go. Michael Crabtree on the receiving end. The offense heads to the line for the 7th play of the drive. Second and goal at the 1. And it's knocked down.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal. What are they going to call? They're going to run the football. They're going to go with a pass. And if it is a pass, I will look for something quick.
Just a yard out. Third and goal from the 1. And he's in for the touchdown. And now that we're almost in the 4th and they've just increased their lead, could it be time to rest the starters, Phil?
Oh, no, Jim, not even close to that yet. We got a long way to go. You've seen it many times in the NFL. Big leads have a way of just disappearing. So I'm not counting this one over by any means.
The Cardinals are ready to return the kickoff. Johnson's going to test the coverage here. Able to move past the 20 and brought down at the 23. The Cardinals just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
And that's a gain of 10.
Well, don't look at the scoreboards, which tells you you're down by a couple scores. Just concentrate on every single play and try to get another 1st down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Ellington lined up as the single back. They'll run it here. Ellington looking out wide. And here we have 2nd down. The Raiders defense now is going to go nickel. Takes another handoff. Has the 1st down and a whole lot more. Ellington's tackled down at the 38. He's now averaging 6 yards a carry on the day.
The Cardinals have the football as the fourth quarter gets started. The football is at the 38.
Two tight ends on the field here.
He's going to get another carry. Ellington is tackled down.
Ellington's a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
Let's go. Mirror.
The Cardinals will take the snap from the 35. Picked up a couple that time.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
3rd and 5 coming up. Johnson's lined up in a single back formation. And Woodson with a near interception.
Good play that time by the defender. He read the quarterback, got in position, and knocked that pass away on 3rd down.
And this will be a 50-yard field goal try. An empty possession for the offense.
I think it was a risky decision to send him out there and kick this long field goal. They miss it, and look what they've done. They've given the other team's offense very good field position.
The Cardinals defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. The Raiders will take the snap from the 40.
Down the field. Intercepted.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
First down snap, and this is a scary point for them. Ellington is in the backfield.
Looking across the middle, and it's swatted away.
That time, the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
2nd down, and they must be careful at this point. Carson Palmer takes a look down from under center.
2nd and 10.
Ellington's taking the handoff. Third and 9 coming up. The Raiders with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime. Pass is intercepted.
When you get an opportunity like this, you want to take advantage of it. The defense did. The opportunity was there. They get a chance to intercept the football. They do. Now, can their offense take advantage of this situation?
Rivera with the reception.
The Cardinals have speed on the defensive side, no doubt about it. And when they're backed up, they don't have to worry about players going by them because they're in the red zone. They become even faster. Way to get to the football on that throw and catch. And they stop the play for a short gain.
They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You've got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
Murray's going to secure the handoff.
Takes it across. It is a touchdown.
That might have provided them with all the cushion they need to close this one out, Phil.
I think it did, Jim. This cushion is so big, if you and I were on the defensive side, I think we'd still be safe. That's how big it's got and how dominant of a performance this has been by the team today.
just past the 20. We'll mark it at the 22-yard line.
The Cardinals are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back, Phil.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Scans the field, and it's incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The Cardinals step up to the line, employing now. The defense gets the sack.
A lot of things to look at if you're a quarterback in this league now, isn't it? You're looking at safeties, you look at linebackers, but you forget, hey, these corners can blitz. Good disguise, good timing, and a nice sack by the corner.
The Raiders lined up in the nickel.
Midway through the fourth, and the mood on that sideline, Phil, has to be one of tremendous frustration as they throw the interception.
Absolutely, Jim. They have to be so disappointed. They had high hopes coming into this game. We talked to the coaches. They thought they would play well. Well, this is just one of those days when nothing went right for your side.
First down at the 29. And they take him down.
That's a bad job by the offense that time. There's no doubt about it. The blitz by the defense, they do not do a good job of finding out where everybody's blitzing from. They let a guy come free, and that free blitzer, or as we call them, free runners, he gets the hit on the QB and takes him down.
Murray's out there to receive the screen pass. He'll pick up 7 this time.
Well, Jim Nance, even you could coach the team in a situation like this. You're winning big, it's 3rd and long. You know what you do? You hand the football off and you punt the football.
Carr's completion percentage, 60% on the day.
Coming to the line at the 30.
The Raiders will take the snap from the 30. Amari Cooper has the catch. Tackles made.
There has been good pass protection for the quarterback all day long. He has not been sacked much, and he throws it there and gets another completion. The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
That long gain sets them up here on this play. And now on first down, they'll go back to the air.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, he should have seen the defense was right there. A loss of a couple yards.
Loss of 3 on the play.
Coming to the line at the 8.
The Cardinals with a nickel look here on defense. 2nd and goal from the 8. Throws the pass. And it's batted down.
When you get 3rd and goal, a lot of times it just comes down to who's willing to fight the hardest. We'll find out here in a second.
Stepping up, ready to spring into action at the 8.
3rd and goal from the 8. He's drilled as he throws. They bring back out the offense to go for it. The Cardinals set at the line. Dime package. Carr standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. The Raiders turn the ball over on downs. The Cardinals defense probably in shock that the offense went for it on 4th and long, and they come up with the stop.
Well, look, I'm in shock. I don't even know what to say. You know, I like to talk a lot. That leaves you speechless. You're going to have to answer a lot of questions when this game is over about that decision.
And the catch is made by Larry Fitzgerald. And Fitzgerald's met at the 23. The Cardinals signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used.
Let's go.
First down at the 23. Ellington on the screen. That's a gain of 10.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. A little screen pass to the halfback. He knew the defensive line was going to be charging hard. They were, and it picked up some nice yards.
Palmer's completion percentage, 40% on the day. First down and 10. Look at that concentration as he makes the grab. The Cardinals elect to take a timeout here before the second down snap. Pass complete, but did not get them the first, so it's second down now. The Raiders go with the dime formation here on defense. Deep to Larry Fitzgerald has the grab. The Cardinals with no timeouts left. One more play, and it's in the books. The Cardinals snap it up at the 26. Got hit on release. Second down here. Ellington is in the backfield.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down the field with the football.
Knocked down as he fires it. Phil, before we go, how about this win? How much will this one count?
You know, Jim, all wins are nice. This one was done easy. You didn't have to sweat too much over it. You feel good, and you just enjoy the next couple days.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.